YouTube family, what's good? What's good? Yo, let's do it. So we see this picture right here, right? I know this man looks familiar to y'all. So for all you old school cats out there like me, right? One of my favorite movies of all time, The Last Dragon. This is show enough, right? At the last scene, the last few scenes of him fighting Bruce Leroy. And y'all remember the phrase. Right? If we remember anything from this movie, it's Bruce Leroy and Who's the Master, right? If there was a name of the movie, if it wasn't going to be called The Last Dragon, it would have been called Who's the Master. Why is this important that I'm showing you this picture? Well, we have the situation with Kyrie Irving and Ye West, right? And them being scrutinized and under attack by the wealthy Jewish media, the wealthy and powerful Jewish financial system. These men are so heavily under attack. I can tell you right here, it's not only financial warfare, spiritual warfare, but also physical warfare. I can promise you that at some point during this whole craziness that these guys have been experiencing, that their families were threatened also. This is probably why, part of why Kim Kardashian turned on her own husband, her ex-husband, right? She has kids with this dude, 5 kids they got together, a bunch of these kids, and she's still not going back Kanye up. Kanye's not wrong, but at the same time, Kim is bought and paid for by this powerful Jewish financial system and the entertainment industry as well. Yo, who's the master? Who's your master? For a broke dude like me, right? I can't really speak on what Kyrie and Kanye is dealing with because I ain't got money like that. But at least to a degree, I know that I don't have as much to lose as they do. So I can travel about freely, especially now that I'm retired, right? I'm a retired guy, did my 23 years in the service, and now I can basically travel about freely around this world, around this planet, whenever I want. These guys can't, or they can, but at what price, right? What are they going to lose in the process? We think it's just money, but in the entertainment industry, the elbows that they rub, the people that they come across, it could be a lot more deeper and a lot more sinister than that. I know we've seen the things where guys talk about, oh, this guy sold his soul just so he could get a record deal. Oh, this lady sold her soul so she could get a part in the X-Men, whatever, right? They sold their soul. These guys are now under the thumb, under the rulership of this corporate Jewish monster. And it's unfortunate because not all Jews is like this. I know that, and I'm not a fool. But we know who's in charge. We know who runs these bills. Dog, think about it. We're born, right? We're born from our mother's womb. We drink from our mother's breast, or we eat from our mother's breast. We eat food. We have blood pumping through us. Nowhere is money coming out of your mother's womb. Is money being coursed throughout your blood vessels? Nothing like that. But yet, we're so afraid to live. We're so afraid to say what we need to say or what we feel needs to be said. Whether right or wrong, especially right. When something's right, we're afraid to say it. Yo, these men did nothing wrong. And I know they have a celebrity ship that they're maintaining, but at the same time, this is just a view of what we're going to have to be dealing with here in the future if we don't nip this shit in the bud. I promise you. You need to recognize who's the master. You need to recognize, not just you, we need to recognize, yo, these motherfuckers they're not in charge of us. They don't tell us what to do. They shouldn't tell us what to do. Here you are, you got a bunch of grown-ass black men, got a bunch of small Jewish men telling them what to do and how to do it. Don't you find this bizarre that I'm going to say 99% of the NBA is black, 99% of the NFL is black, yet they're run by you-know-who, right? And I'm not making fun of Jewish people, but you-know Jew. You know who's running these motherfuckers and telling them what to do and how to do it. Right? Why is it that us as viewers can't stop watching this poison? Who's the master? Who's in fucking charge? We can't stop watching for a week. You can't stop watching basketball for a week. That's not even your kids playing. It's not even your own family. You just got a baseball team, a football team, or a basketball team that you watch. These folks don't give a fuck about you. And when one of them stands up, yo, they don't even give a fuck about themselves. You see how they're casting Kyrie Irving to the wolves. You see how they're treating this man. He did nothing wrong, but people are denouncing him. Yo, this needs to open everybody's eyes to let us all recognize that, yo, we may think we're in charge of shit, but we really aren't. We're being led around like sticks on a carrot on a sticks, being led around like a bunch of mules. And with this dollar that they're waving in our face, they tell us what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Yo, who is the master? Who's in charge? Is it you? Is it the fucking TV? Is it you or is it your sports team? Yo, I'm a big time New York Giants fan. Yo, if you take a look at one of my previous videos, it's like a 30-minute video and it talks about my intimate love for NFL football, for sports. But then I had to cut it out of my diet because I recognized how the NFL didn't give a fuck about black people. Say what you want. These Negroes may be rich, but that money comes at what price? They can't say what the fuck a bunch of grown, strong, strapping ass men can't say what the fuck they want when they need to say it. They got that big ass platform, can't say a fucking thing. They got this big ass platform, can't talk against police violence. They got this big ass platform and they can't call out these motherfuckers that are leading them into the lake of fire. Yo, call it like you see it. Call it like you see it. Stop being scared of shit, man. If it's rich, wealthy Jews that are running the damn entertainment industry and running black people into the grave, you need to say something. And even bigger, you need to do something. One of those doing somethings is not doing something. That means casting your ballot. And what I mean by your ballot is your money, right? Stop putting your money in these fucking jerseys. Stop putting your money in this NBA 2K, Madden 2K, MLB 2K. Yo, these people don't give a fuck about you. That money does not see your neighborhood. That money does not go back to the fucking projects. That money does not go back to your poor ass neighborhood. Did you see the NFL put their fucking money together to help bail these motherfuckers out? That's in Mississippi, broke as fuck, no water. You have one man, Moses West, right? The government ain't doing shit. And the arm of the government is the NFL, MLB, NBA. You got all these people with all this money, and they can't get these thirsty ass people water. You got people in Michigan right now. Flint, Michigan is still a fucking thing, people. And they can't get clean fucking drinking water. And this has been since before this, the news got out in 2014, but this has been before 2014, well before 2014. So how much power do these guys really have? All this money and they can't fucking speak out against the hatred that's going on, Kyrie and Kanye, right? And I know we got a little bit deeper with the water issue, but I mean, that should make you think, do you need to keep committing your money to these fucking institutions that don't give a fuck about you and your own? I'm not trying to tell you what to do or how to do it, but consider where you place your values like your time and your viewership and your money. Consider it. Consider not watching the NFL. Consider not watching the MLB. Yo, get your community together and be like, yo, this week we are not watching basketball. Here's why. These motherfuckers don't respect us. Because they don't respect us, we refuse to watch. If we can't get to a point where we're independent of this entertainment, we can never spiritually progress. And I mean that. We can't honestly say that we're ready to progress to the next level. This is why politicians take advantage of us. This is why these fucking sports figures and these actors have such a strong influence on us and our kids, especially the music. Especially the music. Black people, yo, I'm really talking to us. We really need to snap out of it. A lot of our condition is because of where we focus our attention and where we put our fucking money. Stop feeding the goddamn system. When you stop feeding the system, you start to become self-aware. You start to realize and understand who you are, the power that you have. But if you can't take the first fucking step, if you can't step away from MLB, NBA, NFL, you can't progress. You can't think you're ready to progress to the next level. And you shouldn't be able to progress to the next level. You will be continued. We'll continue to get the disrespect. We'll continue to get the hate and look down upon because we can't take the first necessary step. This is why those white Jews are so fucking successful, because they know how to boycott and protest, and they get respect because when they say they're going to do something, they do it. And they do it en masse. If we fail to do that, if we can't support these two brothers and not feed the system, if we can't do those things, we will not get any respect. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at my video a few months back that talks about I ain't got too many videos. I only got but like 20, 22, something like that. Check them out. Tell me what you think. Family, hey, I know I sound like I'm being a little bit tough, but I'm not. Yo, I truly, truly love us. I love my people. I love the human race. I wish nothing but the best for us. Health, wealth, prosperity, longevity. Money, 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 big money, long money, forever money, legacy. But most of all, I want wisdom for us. I want us to grow and become wiser. That's all I got, family. Yo, make sure to share this joint right here. Like, sub, do your thing. Push me forward. Let's push us forward. I love y'all. Peace.